This discussion comes from a comment dropped just last week off of one of my videos talking about women in your life. So I always get guys waiting like, oh, I'm not ready. It's not the right time. I got to put it on pause. I need to step out the game right now. I just need to, get my ducks in a row, get my things lined up and all this, that, and the other. So today we're getting down to the truth of it, fellas. Two things are important to a man in his life. It's his purpose and the playtime with that beautiful feminine in your life. How does a man choose? All right, fellas. So I've got to get the real on this one. As the architect, it is my belief that balance is always the most important thing. How do you accomplish great goals, big lofty targets, if you can't even get yourself relaxed, if you can't unwind, if you can't rest, if you don't have a place for peace? And I gotta say, as a brother who likes to live his life by design, my response is always the same. I'll take all of the above. Why not have all of it? If you're powerful and determined enough, there's a will, there's a way. Let's jump into it. Gentlemen, brothers, architects of the future, welcome back. I am masculinity architect Co-Hort, developing mature masculine leadership for this modern world. Fellas, before we jump in, do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button. Make sure to check the notification bell. That way you do not miss a single one of the videos that drop for this powerful content about masculine leadership that you do not want to miss out on. While you're at it, you're going to want to give it a thumbs up and share it to any of the brothers in your life that you think can benefit from this message. This is how we get that algorithm on our side, build the tribe so we can hit our 250 subscribers, and grow the community of men in these conversations and spaces where it's safe to just be a man. Guys are always asking me, do I have to put the pause on play when I'm in pursuit of my purpose? There is no straightforward answer to this because for every situation, it's really going to vary. This is why you want to have your circle of men that can look at where you're at in your life, look at what you say you're up to, who you are, the question our masculinity answers, who am I, and actually give you some direct feedback and let you know exactly what's going to work for your blueprint. Is it time for play while you're on your purpose? And fellas, with that, I say a resounding yes. Why? As men, we start from scratch. We build from nothing. There is a sense of responsibility. If you are homeless, if you don't have transportation, if you don't have the money to actually bring feminine into your life, then it's probably best you stay your ass in the stands, get busy and keep your head down doing what it is that you need to do, such that your standards, your quality of life, everything of who you are as a man is already established. I am not saying that you are not worthy, you are not good enough, you have not done enough, and you are not ready. I hate when guys say this. It's what we hold ourselves back from, really, with our own validation conversation. The fact is, fellas, I mentioned that we start from nothing because that means you are going to face the most challenges, the most distractions while you are on your path to find and accomplish your purpose. On the video where I got this comment asking about how to enjoy the play, the pursuit of women, the feminine in your life while you're also on your purpose, first things first, you've got to have your purpose together. Now, I'm not talking about the divinity, what you're destined to do before you leave this earth. I'm sure you'll find that along the way once you get this recipe. But what you've got to understand in getting your purpose is to just pick something. If it is for this month, if it is for this quarter, this year, that is your purpose. If you are good enough to find what you're here for in life, be on that. But if you've got that clear, that gives you the first filter that you need to see where, when, and how women, feminine, or any other possible distractions can fit into your life. Now see, once you've clearly defined what are the distractions, what are the things that don't align with your life, then you've got some breathing room. Then you can ask yourself, does this work to have it in my life while I'm focused on my purpose? And with that, this is where the architect starts crafting, because fellas, it's important for you to have your blueprint laid out. If you're going for the goal, the pursuit of the purpose, then at the same time, you know where you've got room for everything. Balance is everything. They say everything is okay within moderation. Now, why is that? Because it balances us out. We're human beings. We need balance. We need rest and relaxation just as much as we need to work hard. As we work hard, fellas, we gotta play hard, and that's where this feminine play comes in. Now that you understand balance and moderation, you see, if you're working hard, you wanna play hard, and inside of that, you're gonna have your outline for where it works for feminine. This gives you the clarity so you're not out here willy-nilly spending all your money, time, energy, and other resources into pursuing feminine play. Instead, you're a man on a mission, man on a grind, man who clearly has his purpose defined, and he knows when it's time to relax, unwind, recharge the batteries. You're not just out here getting your rocks off. You're actually doing this fitting into your purpose. So my man who dropped the comment last week, I hope you hear the clarity inside of that, is that it's all a part of the puzzle. As all these pieces come together and you are in pursuit of that higher purpose, your passion, your craft, your mission that you've assigned yourself. Along the way, there's plenty of room for play because you've got to keep everything in balance and moderation. Now again, fellas, I got to stress those prerequisites. You've got a purpose defined. You have outlined exactly where you have room for balance. Now the next critical piece you've got to have lined up so that your purpose does not lose sight. You've got to have expectations for the feminine that you let into your life. Are they there just to fulfill the role of relaxation, friends with benefits? Are you out to actually build a family in the meantime, something as a home base, a foundation to support your mission and the world that you want to build into the future? Is she just there to be platonic, somebody there just for companionship? Do you need some conversation? Do you need a gym buddy? Do you just enjoy the benefits of having the feminine in your life? See, these are the expectations, these are the things you've got to think about. And just like as you follow your purpose, when you've got the role lined up, then she can roll with you. Until then, there is no room, because everything then is a distraction, a challenge, an obligation, an adversity to the purpose that you are up to. Now, not only are you going to have a role for her to play, she's got to be able to support you along the way, fellas. This is the most important critical piece. When you have feminine in your life, you must understand the feminine is the muse for the masculine energy. They can build you up and they can break you down. They can construct a solid foundation to allow you to be as tall as the tallest skyscraper. Or they can be the wrecking ball, swinging through, tearing some shit down, deconstruction, demolition, all the same. So the thing you really have to look at is how do the women, the feminine energy in your life, support your purpose, and support the journey that you are on as a man. This is critical. Fellas, don't overlook it. Don't get distracted by the curves, the pretty face, the good smells, thin waist, whatever it is that draws you into that feminine flower. Understand that you're a man on the mission and you ain't got time to be stopping to smell every rose. If she fits the role that you have available, there's a position to be filled, and she saw the help wanted sign, perfect. The next thing you got to make sure is, does she measure up? Does she qualify? Does she see and understand your vision? And does she support that? Is she bringing problems, challenges, drama, stress? Or is she helping you get it off your chest? Is she letting you relax, unwind at the end of the day, recharging your batteries? Is she inspiring and pushing you to go harder, go faster, go stronger? And to the last part, fellas, I tell you, why on earth would you delay? We are not guaranteed tomorrow. While you have a mission and it gives you purpose to get up every day, that does not mean that you will cross the finish line. So it is critical, fellas. This is the perspective straight from the architect. When I hear men ask, do I need to pause the play? Do I need to wait? Am I ready? Am I good enough? Do I have enough? I got to get my money right. I got to get my game tight. I got to do this, do that. Don't delay. Start today. Integrate. Put these blueprints into your life. Put these parameters, boundaries into your life. Again, fellas, as mature, grounded, masculine leaders, we have to be ready. We have to take the lead. We have to go first. And with that, doesn't mean that you have all the answers. It's that you are properly prepared with the structure and willing to do what it takes. So if you want to play while on the way to your purpose, your passion, your craft and mission in life, again, integrate. Build it so that it fits. Make sure, whether it's 3 dates a week, 1 day a week, if it's one woman, 3 women, whatever it works for you, whatever you want to create, as long as there are boundaries, as long as there are parameters, and it's measuring up to your standards. It's measuring and incorporated into your plan of execution to reach the finish line, to reach success and achieve the goals that you have, to be the man on the mission with a plan and purpose that you are. By all means, the more the merrier. Why not have it all? I want A, B, C, D, all of the above in this. I hope it brought some clarity. I hope you got some new opportunity and access on how to create the blueprint for your life and how to enjoy the play while on your purpose. Thanks again to the brother who dropped a comment down below. By all means, if you've got something for the architect, do you want a discussion just like this? I'm checking. Drop the comments. Let me know. Share the stories about what you've been up against and let me know the questions that you want to hear. May end up in our next video. This is some breathtaking shit. If you have been looking out for a space to have conversations like this, to really get those core value conversations clear. Do I go for women? Do I go for purpose? Can I enjoy the play? Am I on the way? What do I do? If these conversations for important matters for men, social dynamics, women, how to play responsibly in your life without the judgment and with the listening and understanding of fellowship and camaraderie, of other men who understand the challenges, who know about the fears, who know about fighting the rejection, the hurdles, the mental gymnastics that we have to do to enjoy this dance with feminine in our life, I've got good news, fellas. I'm telling you right now, if this is the kind of guy that you are, you belong in my tribe of men leading. It's my own weekly mastermind where I go to work with a group of strong leaders, men who are committed to strong masculine leadership in their life. We come together every week. We've got a full-on curriculum in which we are diving deep in discussions that cause us to flip our shit inside out. There's no place to hide, no corners, no stone left unturned. All of the skeletons come out the closet for the sake of accountability, for the sake of being honest, for the sake of iron sharpening iron so that we can perform and get it out there in life as grown-ass men. Fellas, if this type of dialogue and discussion gets you fired up, if this is the shit that you've been looking for to help you crack the code and reach success in your life, find your tribe today, take action, look for the link down in the description to get started and get plugged in. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be right here, being the best goddamn version of myself. One could say, beyond empowered. The question is, fellas, who are you going to be? Peace.